Hey folks, Papa Boris here, playing some more Wildfrost. We're up with Bright Bear, 2 poison, long shot, meaning it targets the back enemy. Kind of slow and not great, or like, amazing health. There is a criticism of Wildfrost I remember from back in the day, which is that long shot leaders appear to be kind of punished hard. I mean, 3 attack, 5 speed is abysmal, so you're kind of paying a lot for the long shot, but we'll see if we can make it work. Up against 8 Storm Bells here, using Spike. So let's go. Alright, we got the Bog Berries. Not the best. The best is the Pengoons, because those just kind of give you a combo on a silver platter. This one doesn't really quite do that. We did get Spike, which is good. So that means that the Snoof and the Bee Berry can both attack Spike. Now, we're not going to get a combo, I don't think, because 2, 4, 6, this thing has a Heart Charm. If it didn't have a Heart Charm, I actually could get a combo. As it is, I'm not going to dick around. Well, let's see. Am I going to dick around? What if we did the Sunrod on the leader? That would be 2. I mean, it's the same thing. 2. Yeah, it wouldn't actually help. So we're just going to do this. Spike takes some damage for the team. Now this thing, because of that 1 extra health from the Bee Berry, is actually going to survive my leader's poison, which is annoying. I wonder if it's worth it to ring the bell. You know what? No, here's Flame Water. Okay, let's just do this. That'll be just enough for it to die of poison. Ah, but it's still hitting Snoof, so that's dumb. It didn't actually change anything. Whoopsies. Yes, I should not have done this. What I guess I'll do to make up for it is we'll hit this Bee Berry. It'll give an extra HP to the Snoof, but then it'll still die to Spike. But the poison still didn't matter, so I'm bad at this game. Alright, we're going to farm the Goblin, because we're doing a crapo-jabo of getting combo. We still have a lot of wave bells that we can ring, and there were 2 snow sticks left to use before I had to ring my bell. So it was kind of just perfect timing. Yeah, we're just going to farm this thing. Now, Spike has been all used up, so that is a problem. At this point, Spike can't really take any more hits. So if there's like Bee Berries or something, okay, he can take 1, but not both. Although, am I playing with Injured Companions? I can't remember if I'm playing with Injured Companions. I am, so I can't just have him die to these Bee Berries. Alright, well, that's what Woodhead's for, so let's see. If I kill one with a Scrappy Sword, then when it attacks into Spike, it will actually not die. Okay, what are we doing with our lives here? I guess I'll just speed up my leader, because this is sort of 4 damage. It'd be nice to have that come. Gosh, I really wish that these Bee Berries could just both attack into Spike. But, can't happen. So, we're just going to kill one. I'm leaving this one alive, because that's the one my leader's actually hitting. Now, this thing can hit Spike. It's going to waste the poison? Alright, we'll have you do 2 damage to yourself, but I'm actually not going to hit you with the poison. It seems kind of pointless. I think I'm actually going to take advantage of these Bee Berries constantly healing this Goblin to farm the Goblin. Now, my leader can take 3 damage. This is fine. So we're just going to keep farming that old Goblin. And let's see, if I Sunrod, I can take 1 more hit. It's fine. We're just gonna do this. Note that even after this gets healed from the Bee Berry and gets 2 extra attack, my leader can still survive it, though I am cutting it a little close. Here I'm just gonna kill this Bee Berry to protect Spike. So you are gonna hit my leader for 5. That is okay. I think I'm just going to keep farming this Goblin, because I still got Woodhead to take a hit. And there is no reason I can think of not to just get these blings while I can. Okay, so what we can do here is what? I'm actually going to ring the bell. The reason is I want my snow sticks back. Okay, I only got 1, but that's all I need. The point is that I can snow stick this Goblin. And now the Bogberry does seem like it's going to attack, but A, my leader can actually accept it, and B, I can Sunrod. Oh, I needed to... Okay, so if I Sunrod, it'll go, and it'll kill this Bogberry. Okay, so we're going to be very frisky indeed. We're going to, as long as I'm beating the Goblin, which I am, Actually, what am I talking about? I can just do this. I can just ring it, and then before this goes, I can snow stick it. Okay, that's the best move. So we snow stick it just to be safe. Now my leader will go before the Bogberry, and now I can kill the Goblin for 4 more blings, and the combo ×2 to finish this thing off. Okay, so with basically crap combos, we got over... Okay, almost, that's actually a really good first level, and that's entirely because the bee berries healed the Goblin, and I just farmed it a bunch. Man, maybe that's something I should look out for more. I always think of, like, the Pengoon fight being the only good one, but I guess the bee berries healing the Goblin actually is good. This is sad. Treasure is the worst thing out of these 3 options, but I'm going to stick to my guns. We're going to get the companion right away. Okay, you know what? On principle, we have a Shroom quest, and that is important to unlock the next location. So I'm going to get Wart. Always a dicey character to play with, but at least we know that Shroom cards are in business. Well, I love Bling Bank, but I'm not going to not take Spore Pack in a Shroom situation. Do I want another Shroom character? I'm not actually sure if I do or not. Okay, so here, all these are reasonable options. I'm just going to grab Colonel for safety. Colonel really goes nicely with Chompom, but here I'm just fine with saying, hey, this is just extra protection for my team. So we're going to go ahead and battle it out. Now we got ×2 and Aimless. That's fantastic. Spike is all about it because he doesn't care about getting frosted. So we stick him down. And now the question is, do I ring the bell? Because I could Flame Water Wart. It doesn't do nothing. I'm going to just do it. It does mean that if he hits the Mimic, as he is likely to... Oh, okay. Well, it actually didn't matter what happened. Even if he didn't hit the Mimic, we're missing out on a combo. That's fine with me. So now, what? I mean, at this point, I'll just whack this thing. And then we can just whack the Mimic normally. I am, of course, missing out on... Okay, here's what I'll do. Let's ring the bell. Oh, right, I forgot that my leader wasn't going to hit the Frost Stinger anymore. Oopsie. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. What's going to happen is I'm going to Spore Pack up here. We'll kill the 2 Clunkers, and we're going to kill the Mimic in the back. So that's fine. We still get a ×3 combo. All is good with the world. All right, now Wart could hit this Goblin. That is a consideration. And then it would basically hit twice and die. So I'd farm 2 more blings. Now, let's have you actually kill some people. We are going to put down Colonel. Hold on. Frostinger might actually now hit Wart and frost him twice. Ah, that's awkward. Okie dokie. Fine, we're going to ring the bell. Just to give Wart a chance to hit something other than this Frostinger. Well, that sucks, because he might hit the boss and frost stuff. Well, actually, my team is a bit frost-proof. You know... My leader doesn't care about it, Spike doesn't care, and Wart doesn't care too much. Okay, and the boss didn't get hit. Hey, we got a ×2 combo. I'm happy. All right, so Frostinger is hitting Spike. Spike can still handle it. We're going to get Woodhead out of the deck, I think. The Snowburb dies. Frostinger, Spike can still handle it. We were just riding Spike for everything we got. Do I start hitting this Ringer? I don't think I need to because... Yeah, I don't think I need to hit the Ringer because... We'll pile on him soon enough. I need to actually decide if I'm hitting him now or if I'm going to just try to go for combos here. What is this? 1, 2, then it takes 4, that's 6, and this is 9. Yeah, alright, we're gonna see what happens. I'm going to hit this one and I can kill it to death with Scrappy Swords. For the principle of the thing, we're going to have Woodhead take the hit from the Ringer. And now you are going to kill this Frostinger back here. And this one does not quite die. Oh, that's annoying. Well, we could Sunrod Wart. And then if it hits this one twice, it's a total waste. Oops. Okay. I think I probably maybe should have, like, hit this one with a Scrappy Sword or something. In any case, am I going to try to avoid... Yeah, whatever. I'm just going to do this. So we're going to miss out on a combo. But now, hopefully we can just get a combo on the Ringer and this Frostinger. Hopefully. If I hit this with a Scrappy Sword... Ah, I would then need to hit this with a Scrappy Sword. Now, if I hit this with the Scrappy Sword, it's a 3 HP, it'll die on its own, and then I can Sunrod Wart to finish the Frost Stinger off. That's the plan. Okay. In fact, I don't even need a Sunrod, it just happens. So, yep, we're good. Wickety, whackety, clickety, clackety. Alright, the blink gain on that wasn't terrible. And I feel pretty good about it. So this is... Oh my gosh, this is annoying. So I don't obviously want to go get companions, but we're getting 2 treasures in a cave. I would have loved a charm there. But alas. Okay, we have... I'm going to take the Heart Mist Station for some survivability. It's dubious whether that's really worth it. But I am going to just do it. And I'm obviously going to take Shellbow, because you always take Shellbow. Shellbow, by the way, does trigger Colonel, so that will give some extra healing to somebody. We get the blings. Now, I got a lot of cards, so I really... Yeah, a Muncher would have been good, too. I've really got to restrain myself here from buying new cards. Okay, I think I can restrain myself from buying all these cards. We're going to get a crown. I do like the grabber quite a bit, actually. And this is actually nice, too, because it cleanses everybody. But we have Shellbow, so let's just get Charm. And another Charm. We got the Cake Charm at long last. The much ballyhooed, much talked about Cake Charm has finally appeared. And this is very good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got 2 really good charms. Now, I was thinking Poison on Bright Bear works, but obviously here we have a different priority. Spore Pack goes up to 3 poison in a barrage, which is a very big deal. And then Cake Charm, I'm not going to dick around. We're just going to put it on Flame Water. So now this card is a keeper. And it's probably going to be going on Wart most of the time, even though he is, what's-her-face, aimless. What? I think I'm just going to do Wart, because Colonel has value coming down later. Now, granted, if Colonel comes after Shellbow, I'm going to be annoyed that I missed out on it, but this is just too good to pass up. So we start off with Wart and my leader, and we got a barrage that's coming, so I think that's just worth it. Okay, this guy hits all enemies. Luckily, Wart, my leader, and Spike can all survive this nonsense. Can I get Spike? Oh, I didn't get Spike or Colonel. But I got the Shellbow. Jesus Christ. I really would have liked Spike to take the Snowbow down a peg. Well, my leader can actually take this. I don't care about Frost on him. Okay, fine. So here's what's happening. We are definitely Shellbowing. We are definitely Flame Watering before Ward attacks. So he's a 5x2 aimless with 2 poison. Pretty big guy. We're definitely Spore Packing. Okay, hit 1 of each, so the Winter Worm dies without a combo. And at this point, I could just get hit by the Snowbow again. We're just gonna freeze Bamboozle. Basically, I'm about to redraw my bell, and I just want Bamboozle to go slower so he doesn't get this hit off before he dies of poison. Okay, hit all enemies. I could have Colonel get a hit for free, or get hit on purpose. It's awkward. I'm in a spot where I can't put anybody down because they just get hit. Oh, no, they don't get hit. What am I talking? He dies of the poison. That was the entire literal point. Okay, so we're going to get started on Colonel. Look at that long shot value. Not wasting the hit on Bamboozle, who was going to die. I probably should have rung the bell, though, in order to maybe get the poison on something more significant. Okay. Wart goes where? I think Wart goes down here, so he kills off the Snoof. And we're going to put Spike up here, so that Snowbow hits Spike. Oh, maybe I should have thought about that a little bit harder. Oh, dear. Boy, now Bam is attacking ×2. Well, he, it's a thing. Okay, we're going to just hit this Snowbow, and then it'll kill itself against Spike. Snoof, look at this. This 2 snow, oh no, not a problem. Okay, we have this Gobbler, and I can't freeze him. So this is, I guess, what Woodhead is for. To take that hit. It does mean I don't have the Woodhead to take the hit from Bam later. But I'm just cautiously optimistic this is going to be okay. Before I ring the bell, I am going to put this Heart Mist Station down just to get it out of my deck. Which maybe does not say great things about the fact that I decided to take it if I'm just getting it out of my deck. And now I'm going to click this bell. It's just 2 enemies. How bad can it be? Oh, pretty bad. Okay, so if I do this, Bam will die in a couple of turns, but this thing will not. Here, I'm just going to do the Spore Pack down here. It doesn't give me combo, unfortunately, but it just kills them both. So I'm getting the raw blings. And now we're going to just freeze him. Actually, that guy had aimless. It could have hit Heart Mist Station, so I'm lucky that it hit and killed itself on Spike. And now we're just going to freeze it again. So Chomp Bomb kills it, and then Wart kills the Winter Worm with combo. Actually, I didn't even notice that. That was lucky. Didn't get a whole lot of gold there, but okay. So, with a lot of cards taken, I am very inclined for the Crown. I'm not a huge fan of this. I definitely don't have any kind of crazy synergy with it. And this is fine, but I can easily pass on it. So, redraw Bell Counter, obviously, and then I'm very tempted by Wave Bell Counter, but let's check the Noomlin. Always a fun one. This one's more fun, you know. So, let's see. I never got to a Muncher, so I still got Scrappy Swords that can get Noomlin. But Shellbone Noomlin is really powerful. Spore Pack Noomlin is powerful. Flamewater Noomlin is actually pretty good as well. Yeah, I'm going to grab the Noomlin. It just has a higher, like, value ceiling. Okay. What got Noomlin? What? Oh my god, Spike? I actually didn't know that your companions could even get Noomlin. Okay, good to know. So yep, that's fine. If it had been someone like Wart or Colonel, that would have actually been annoying, because you want to put him down immediately, and then the Noomlin's wasted. That's actually something I did not realize about the Noomlin Bell. That is definitely a point in its disfavor. So we didn't hit any of our really good stuff, but at least this is free. And Spike is a companion who does not mind just coming down whenever. Okay, we are, again, split. I'd like to go to the Muncher, but then we hit the Shade Sculptor. Second Spore Pack, or even a Barrage, or even a Flame Water would actually be good, but I'm not going to pass on a shop, so we're just going to go down here to get another Crown. Alright, ×2 and consume. I have to remember now that's actually 2 times, so it makes the card go 3 times. Alright, well, as fun as this stuff is, I don't think I need any of it. I am trying to get that achievement of Clunkers taking hits, so I could take Shroomine. Just to like have a better Woodhead and then munch the Woodhead later. Fine, we'll take the Shroomine. I'm not thrilled about it. Here, we're probably just going to be getting a Crown. I do like Noomlin Biscuit. Of course, we've seen Noomlin Biscuit with the Shellbow, but I'm going to take a Crown. I have a big deck, so getting stuff out of the way is very strong. Let's get Colonel down immediately, and then one more Crown and we can start with the Shellbow, Colonel, everybody having a lot of survivability combo. Okay, this. The thing is, it starts getting kind of weird if I put it on Scrappy Sword, but I'm going to do it. I'm just going to put it on Scrappy Sword. So the idea is that this now hits for 6 and is out of the deck. And if I hit a Muncher, yeah, these 2 Scrappy Swords are kind of weird, but I can still get rid of this one and the Woodhead. And that's pretty much the only Muncher I'm ever going to want. So we're going to try that approach. I could actually get Palm Bomb. I'm 1 gold short, but you can buy a card if you're exactly 1 bling short. Do I want Palm Bomb here? I mean, Palm Bomb is such a good card. And I love it, even if it's not such a good card. It does a lot, but we're going to pass. I'm going to save the money for the next shop, and I think I have a big deck, and it's already an effective deck, so I don't need to go crazy with it. All right, this thing has 3 teeth, which is kind of annoying. My leader's probably going to end up biting on those. Okay, we got Shellbow, but no Spike. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to do this Shellbow, get a lot of protection on Wart. The Makoko hits Colonel, which gets even more protection on Wart. And now what I'm going to do is think about whether I want to ring the bell for Spike. I guess I don't. I really want to get the Scrappy Sword out of here. And then Colonel can just farm some more shells. Now here, Wart could hit this Moko head twice, which would be very bad. I'm not a fan of that, and I don't have another Scrappy Sword. So I'm going to take a weird line. We're actually going to just do Colonel to kill off the Makoko. Okay, now this guy is counting down. I'm alright with that, because I could use the Shroomine on him. I'm going to get this out of the deck. But also I've got Snow Sticks. So I'm not super concerned about it. Okay, at the moment, do we Scrappy Sword? Yes, I'm just going to Scrappy Sword to kill this thing. Oh, I did not think about the fact that it would get to go immediately. Whoopsie, that was bad. Luckily, Wart had a bunch of shield and could just take it, but that was definitely just terrible play. Now, I could farm more shells, but I'm going to actually use Spike to block this Makoko. And then this Spore Pack is going to go here. Well, hold on. Wart needs to move. I don't mind Colonel killing this Moko head, but Wart definitely needs to get out of here. Wait a minute. Before Wart goes, I need to Flame Water him. Oopsies. Yes, gotta remember to do this. By the way, I don't mind the Makoko head, or the Moko head triggering. I'm okay with this, because I think we can just handle the situation. Now, at the moment, neither of Wart's hits went on this, so that actually is a bit of a problem. Is this the time to Shrew Mine? Then there's this Pepper Witch who's gonna land. Okay. Maybe I should have been a little bit more cautious about that, thing. Well, here. I'm gonna ring the bell. And then we're gonna... Oh, okay, so hold on. There's a fresh Makoko. So the Shrew Mine hits. Makoko hits Spike. We're gonna Spore back up here. Farm a little bit of blings. This guy will die of poison. Its spice got cleared, so I don't really care about it hitting anything now. And you're hitting for 8? I think this is the time for Woodhead to just take one for the team. And Spike takes 3, which I'm fine with. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm gonna ring the bell. I could have put Heart Mist Station down, but I could have also gotten it back, although I did not. It was one of the last 2 cards. Do I care about you hitting Spike for 2? No, not really. The Goblin, I don't mind. We're just going to Spore Pack again. And yeah, you can... Oh, applies 2 to all allies. So that means Chomp-Pomp gets hit for 5. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with Chomp-Pomp getting hit for 5. No. He's going to get it for 7 and die. Ha 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 ha! Because it hits both of them. Right. Okay. So my leader, though, can get hit for 7. Let's use life as a resource here. I just really want to kill this stuff off. Whack. And then you die of poison. All right. Now I think we're fine because you're by yourself and you can just get whacked, which buffs everybody up. Snow Sticked for the delay and buffing everybody up. And although he seems to have a lot of HP, it's going to go down really quickly. Plus I have Wart, which hits him twice. And damn near kills him. Alright, so a little bit of a hairy one. I might have mismanaged the spice on the enemies a bit, but it worked out okay in the end. And now, do we have any good options? Well, kind of. Yeah, I need to go to the Muncher. And it's fine. I'm missing out on a charm, but I do want to hit one Muncher, and this one also has a charm. Okay, so when now is healed, this is actually a combo with Heart Mist Station, but it's a bit clunky to set up, and I don't have any other spice. Berry Blade is very good for healing. I am going to do it. We are about to hit the Muncher, so we'll just do this here. I still might have too many cards. But the fact that I have a lot of cards is mitigated at least somewhat by the fact that a lot of them go out of the deck. This is gone, this is gone, this is gone, right? This is gone. So 4 of my 11 cards here get out of the deck on their own. Right, we got the Toothy Shades, many people's, and maybe even mine, least favorite fight with the teeth and the aimless. It's just a real problem. Okay, so... let's see what the hell's going on out here. We got Spike, who can just plop on down. And we really need to kill this so that we can kill this. But then my leader doesn't have long shot anymore. Now he is aimless. So how do we do this? Well, I could just Berry Blade. And Wart can hit this twice and be okay. It's kind of the opposite order would be better. I'm actually tempted to Spore Pack simply this, just to get 6 damage on it. But no, let's go Spore Pack where it actually does more damage. Grumble can hit Spike, I'm fine with that. We're going to get Heart Mist Station down because the healing might actually matter here. So I'm only taking 1 net damage on Spike here. Okay, now Wart is going. And yes, it's very annoying because by the time I Berry Blade, I'm going to have to be redrawing. So I'm kind of wasting my redraw bell. But That's what I'm doing. So these two are just hitting Spike for 1 net damage each. Colonel will aimlessly hit one of them, possibly taking 2 toothy damage. That's okay. We're going to just kill off the Smog, heal up Wart. I forgot about the Demon Eyes. I forgot about the Demon Eyes charm. Spike could have very easily died. I got lucky that he didn't. Okay. We have this Noomlin, and this guy does not quite die from my stupid leader, but you know what? It's Noomlin. Ha 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 ha! So I can do this, and then I can still hit this with something for the combo. Do I care about the combo? The combo's not that big of a deal, you might say. Maybe, like, it may be better just to get the flame water out of here. But fine. We're gonna fish for the combo. We're gonna do it. We're gonna hit this thing and then whack. And by the way, it is really important to do that before clicking the bell, because another one of those things can pop up that, you know, makes it so that everyone's aimless. Okay, we're gonna do Wart. He can hit the sheep twice and live to tell about it. You might wonder, why not hit the bottom one, who goes more often? Yeah, that's actually a pretty good point. Let's just kill this thing and take 2 damage. Note that Heart Mist does not help with teeth. That's not considered a hit. Now, Spike can no longer actually take a shell bow, which is unfortunate. I would have liked to back him up a little bit. But all right, let's do shell bow, the bell bow. Everyone, by the way, heals up from Heart Mist Station, so it's like extra good. Spike could take a hit from the sheep, do one last service for humanity. I now wonder, can I kill this? I'm going to just kill this thing. So we're going to, hold on. Colonel's whacking it. Okay. Let's ring the bell. I know this is risky. Yeah, it's very risky because we got aimless. And if Maja was down here, Colonel could have taken a hit from Maja. Maja doesn't have like, you know, what's her face? Like, multi-attack or anything. It's just 5 attack, and Colonel could take it. Here's the plan. We are going to Scrappy Sword for 6 on that Pawpaw, which obviously gives it a lot of teeth. But then before Wart can start blundering into it, we're gonna Berry Blade it to death to finally heal up Spike. Gobbling runs. Kind of sad I never got to farm it, but that's okay. All right. Now, the aimless doesn't matter. These are our last enemies. So, let's get to... Oh my god, I forgot. I forgot it triggers on hit. Spike could have easily died. I just forgot. You need to do this. You need to do this first, so that when you hit it with stuff, it doesn't attack every time. That was very goofy of me. All right. You're hitting for 5. I guess Colonel can take that. Again, Spike cannot actually take a shell bow. But while this is snowed, let's Noomlin it. And let's Berry Blade to heal Spike. Okay, and then do we just have everybody hit Smog? Well, no, let's try to get the combo. So we're going to do this. That way it doesn't hit Wart back and kill him, which is actually quite important. Okay, what's happening? You're just dying in 2 turns all by your lonesome. Great, 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 great. So now we just do Shell Bow to pass the time. Colonel is taking a big whack there. Okay, so now you're about to die. And all we have to do to get the combo is make sure that Smog dies. Oh, that actually does both of them. Hey, hey, nice job, me. Okay. We have another merchant or companion. Honestly, that's pretty good. I don't need any more munching. We have a self-disposing one, a Noomlin one, and then the Woodhead's already gone. So we're getting a charm and a card, which is annoying, but okay, I can exercise restraint and pass on the card, and then we go to a shop, and everything's fine. Battle Charm, that is amazing. See, charms like Battle Charm are why I hate the challenge achievements. Like, all these weird conditional charms that you get from the challenge stones just make this happen less often, and this is always so good. It's just like, you attack twice, and you do 2 damage extra time, or like, you attack in a barrage, or you heal for 2 more, or you're attacking 3 times. This is an extra 6 damage on you. Like, there's just so many things that are good about it. You really can't go wrong with it. And I hate seeing charms like that less often. All right, Kabonker, super fun. We don't really have the thing for it. Storm Globe, not good enough. So, yeah, we're just going to pass. Good, I'm glad I got a bunch of crap. Definitely want the crown here. And now we think... Lots of good stuff here. More shells, although I already do have Shell Bow and Berry Blade. Poison's good. Snowcake, I think I'm going to get. It's just good insurance against the final fight. Now, 45 plus 36. I can get both of these. We're going to do it. So first get the charm just in case that changes your opinion of what you're going to do. It's reduce, counter by half, and set hearts to 1 and gain fragile, and max HP cannot be increased during battles. That is the kind of conditional crap I just hate seeing. Yeah, this is horrible. I can't shellbow it. Yep, this is just a wasted charm. Alrighty, we're going to get Hongo's hammer because we're going to drown our sorrows by shopping. Okay, so Crown, I think at this point, I really want Shellbow in the opening hand because it actually goes well with Colonel and 2 other things out. You might say, Boris, why not like one of your consume cards? Why not Flame Water? Actually, yeah, maybe we'll do Flame Water. That way Wart's guaranteed. Now, I still want Shellbow in the opening hand, but Flame Water just seems really good to get out of the way and make sure that Wart's first attack is, doing an extra 10 damage. Where does Battle Charm go? It's one of those things where, like, you kind of can't go wrong, but also there's probably one thing that's better than the others. Let's do Spore Pack, just because it'll do an extra 6 damage to a full lineup, and it also means that it's doing 5 damage up front instead of just 3, which can be a difference maker in some cases. All right, we're up against our boss, Crunker. Always preferred Truffle in this fight than Crunker, but on the plus side, Snowcake is very good against both bosses. So, because we can just bury Crunker with it. I'd like to get it in the opening hand, and I do. That's amazing. So, go to sleep. And then we're going to get Spike down for the Grink. Now, Hongo Hammer is really good against Crunker. But I'm actually going to hit this Spike Wall, because we really need to get to work on it. Maybe actually would have made more sense to get rid of the shells with their... Oh, yeah, that was dumb. The whole point of poison being good against clunkers is that it's good against scrap, but this thing has a shell charm. Oopsies. Okay, so Ward has a bit of a problem hitting into the spike wall because I can't freeze it. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to shellbow down here. All right. Spread it out is good. So you get to work on the poison. Yeah, I'm gonna ring. I did want to play the Spore Pack, and it's sad I didn't get to, but that's okay. We're just gonna hit this stupid spike wall with my stupid scrappy sword. Oh no, that was I meant to do the consume one. Well, it's fine. I'll still do it. Let's just get it out of there, and then we can focus on Crunker. Okay, do I want to ring this bell? I don't see the reason of ringing the bell. We'll just put the Heart Mist Station down. Alright, continue working on Crunker. Alright, we got Ice Forge, which is a problem. Wart still does pretty good damage. And the Grink is still sort of stupid. I am just gonna Berry Blade here to heal up Wart a smidge. And then if one of his attacks hits the Ice Forge, he finishes it off. If not... Okay, well that was maybe the less... Oh god, so I waste a bunch of the snow. The new guy has shield. And he does this bombarding. Well, he's going to finish off his own Ice Forge, so that's good. I need to start worrying about this Gobbler. Okay, let's see. I can't have both Grinks get eaten by Spike, so we're going to have Chomp Bomb give a bit more healing to Wart. I am going to play a Shrew Mine for the Gobbler. So the Gobbler is going to do this, and then Crunker's going, and I'm just going to delay him twice. I'm not going to think about it too hard. We're just going to see what the hell happens if I do that. You unfortunately go before you get your Shroom. Do I care about Frost on the leader? I do not. Okay. Do I want Wart to go up at the top or at the bottom? I want him to go at the top to maybe have a shot of killing off that Gobbler. And if he hits the boss twice, I'm okay with that too. Heart Mist Station putting in really serious work. Okay, luckily it's split. This guy still gets to go before he dies. All right, we got Noomlin. That means that you die now before you go, which is really good. And let's just Shellbow the Bellbow over here. Hold on. The Heart Mist Station will then die. Okay, so what we need to do is do it up here. Ah, that's weird. That means I miss a Shellbow. Okay, it's very bizarre, but I actually can't Shellbow without putting Heart Mist Station in the line of fire. Okay, so in that case, why don't we just get to work on Crunker? Make sure no one's dying. Oh, wait, Spike should get hit, right? Spike should definitely get hit. So this is actually not too bad. These guys each take 3, but they heal 1 from Heart Mist. And Spike gets 3 shells from Colonel. So I'm not super bothered about it. Maybe I should have actually killed Grink to get a combo. Oh, whoops, that was silly. Yes, I should have absolutely hit Grink to get the combo. There was no reason to not do that. All right, Grink is attacking, and I'm going to have him attack into Spike. This is the time, I guess, to do Shellbow. This Ice Forge, though, there's no reason that that Ice Forge should be allowed to survive, right? I mean, right? So, this feels dumb hitting it with a Berry Blade and an Ice Stick, though. But, I mean, yeah, we're going to do it. I just need to get rid of this thing. Okay, so now Spike can't hit both Crunker and this Grink. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to delay the Crunker. The idea being that I can now ring my bell. I didn't end up shellbowing sort of weirdly. But we can now finally kill this Ice Forge. Alright, Crunker's dead in 2 turns. Can I kill somebody soon? Oh, geez. I might miss out on a combo. Well, we're going to just Sunrod Wart and not think too hard about it. Actually, hold on. Crunker is just... Crunker... Okay, there's no point kerneling here, because this just means an extra person gets hit. So we're going to put Spike there to hit Crunker harder, and we're going to Sunrod Wart. And we're just going to see what the hell he wants to do. Maybe hit Spencer twice. It's admittedly unlikely, and it did not happen. Well, anyway, we missed out on some blings. If I had Ward up at the top... Ah, yeah, maybe I should have done it. Then I would have actually gotten some extra blings and a combo. Okay, we got Smack Back. Always a fun one. That is a difference maker. At the moment, it's a little like, I guess you Smack Back, but the aimless Smack Backing can be a problem. Companion and Charm Limit. I actually don't have that many charms. First Consume is not consumed. Now that's interesting because I can use Snowcake for that purpose. Add 2. Well, I can't take it because of Shellbow. So I guess we're taking Snow and First Consume is not consumed. So the Snow, I think we're just going to keep it real simple. We're just going to put it on Spore Pack. And yes, I will commit to that being my final thing. I can also put it here and just freeze something for 3. Or here. Hold on a minute. It is good to freeze things in a barrage, but I like the idea of a Noomlin Snow Stick. And then keep this open. But what else would I want to put on it, honestly? The main things I'd want to put on it are the damage, the shroom, and the snow. The things I already have. I think I'm just going to put it on here. It's a little bit too good, even without the Noomlin. I didn't actually have to do that. I should have actually waited to see what happened here before committing. I could get blings, but we're going to get the charm because that's what I would buy with blings. And yes, I probably get more blings than a charm costs, but I really just want to get the charm now. When hit, restore health by 1. That's great. Okay, so we're gonna commit to Spike here. He doesn't have any charms yet, so he heals 1 every time he's hit. With the Heart Mist Station, he can be a really survivable individual. And it's time to fight the Gunk Bugs. Okay, it's one of the new fights here instead of the Hogs or the Haze People. Which is annoying, because I actually kind of like both the Hogs and the Haze People for myself with Spike. Okay, well, let's see. When I hit, add a Gunk Fruit. When a card is destroyed, gain 2, destroy the rightmost card. And when a card is destroyed, gain 1 in barrage. Okay, gosh, such a complicated fight. All right, what I'm going to do here is, first of all, just play my Noomlin stuff. And I really want to kill this. Because this could actually start becoming a problem. So let's, well, here, let's Sunrod Wart just to see where he goes. And then depending on where he goes, we'll decide what to do from there. Okay, so he decided to kill that thing. Aha, well, yeah, okay, that's annoying. Okay, it's fine. We'll, here, at the moment, it's okay. Actually, it's okay, because you can just hit Spike twice, and Spike heals both of those. So it's actually fine. Okay, maybe this isn't actually the problem that I thought it was. So I guess we are gonna Shellbow the Bellbow. Yeah, so that accomplished nothing except you hurting yourself. This guy also isn't really accomplishing a whole lot. Let me try to assassinate this Gunk Back. When hit, add Gunk Fruit. God, it's just annoying. It's hard to kill this thing without hitting it a bunch of times. Here, I'm going to try assassinating this Gunk Gobbler. So my thinking is that Wart can just kill this in 2 hits. And then, with that, I only get 2 Gunk Fruits. I mean, it's hard to do any better than that. Now, I can't put Heart Mistation on this as a barrage. It'll kill it. So what I'm going to do is just waste my Scrappy Sword so that... Well, this thing will now die a turn sooner. Oh, Colonel shouldn't have been there. Oh, geez. I got an extra Gunk Fruit. That was unnecessary. All right, we're going to take a moment. I'm going to waste my leader's attack. I'm actually going to just hit Spike with these Gunk Fruits to waste them while the bell isn't rung yet. Okay, I can only do that 1 time. Destroyed Rainbow's Guard in your hand, and you're about to go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I do want Heart Mistation. I don't have the Barrager anymore. You are going to destroy my Berry Blade. Oh, God, that's such a dick move. So I can have it destroy a Snow Stick. And I guess I kind of have to... Oh, no, I could do this. Why don't we try this? I'm going to Spore Pack. And now Wart can only hit the Goblin 1 time. So the idea is that this thing can die if I delay it. I might have just been able to ring the bell and get a Snow Stick, but I decided not to dick around. Accidentally gave Heart Mistation some shells, and I also accidentally did that. Oopsies. Okay, why don't we do the Shrew Mine for this? This actually doesn't count as a hit, and then you'll die. Now, I do need to ring the bell so that these guys don't attack into the Gunk back. Before attacking, destroy all items in hand and gain +1 hit. Oh, Jesus Christ. What a weird fight this is. Okay, well, let's try to assassinate that Gunk Gobbler. Now Wart only kills it in 1 hit. Okay, that actually worked out perfectly-ish. You're suddenly attacking for 15. Guess I let that stick around a little long. Well, that's what Snowcake is for. Bye-bye. Destroy the rightmost card in your hand. Okay, this is actually working out. I'm losing a Gunk Fruit. Yes, perfect. Wonderful. We'll just do this to kill this so everyone can get to work on the boss. Alright, Sunrod, you're hitting for 4. Spike can take that. And we'll Sunrod my leader just to pass the time here. Oh, that destroys all the Gunk Fruits in my hand. Oh, Spike died. Oh, shoot. I forgot that he got +1 for each. I forgot. I could have easily had anybody else, except for Colonel, I guess, take that hit, but I'm dumb. So now Spike is going to be injured for the boss fight. Yay! Well, that means he starts with a bit less health. Luckily, Spike doesn't have any attack, so the minus attack injury aspect of the whole proceeding does not matter. I'm just going to punch you really hard because I'm mad that you killed my beloved Spike. Let's Berry Blade and heal Colonel. You're destroying a Snow Stick. You know what? Actually, Wart can do this. We can even take a moment to Shellbow here. Wait. No, I need a Snow Stick, right, to stop you from attacking. I don't want you to attack. Whackety, whackety. Oh, it's a combo! Yay! Okay. So, we have an injured Spike who starts with 4 health instead of 7. It's okay. Berry Blade can heal that. And we have our final thing. We are sadly passing on a charm to get treasure that we're probably going to pass on, but I need to go to the shop to get another crown. Well, we have no spice, so that's an easy pass. Mimic does go nicely with Wart, but it's not that essential. And Pinkberry Juice is a good one. I have Berry Blade and Shellbow. I don't think I need the Pinkberry Juice. We're just going to take a disciplined approach and pass. Here, we're going to get a crown. The Blaze Tea, always a fun one. That's good for... Yeah, it's good for the leader, but then the leader is really slow. I'm just going to pass. This is actually a fun one. It'd be nice to have Wart going more often, but I'm going to pass on that as well. Wart's really the only one I care about going often. So, we're going to get a charm. Gain barrage and reduce attack by 2. Oh boy. Well, if I had waited on this battle charm, I could have put it on Bright Bear and then lowered the attack by 2. As it is, this is just sort of a nothing burger. Yeah, it doesn't do anything to those Scrappy Swords. I could put it on Berry Blade. It does work. then I would heal for 6 and do 2 damage in a barrage. Interesting idea. Now, I could get Pepper Ring. Again, that's pretty much only good on Wart. No one else really cares that much about it. So yeah, I'm going to just buy another Charm. I'm going to roll the dice for more Charm power. And we got one destroyed, deal 8 damage. That is actually a pretty good one. So we're going to go ahead and beef up the Shrew Mine. So front 4 poisons, front poisons 4, and then explode 8. So it's dealing 12 immediate damage to whoever hits it. That's pretty sick. And I really just want to start with... I'm going to start with Snow Cake. I want to make sure that I don't get like an unlucky draw and the Snow Cake is in the bottom. And we are going to try the Berry Blade Barrage. It could just be a horrible idea. All right, let's carry on with the boss fight. Here we go. When an enemy is hit with an item, keep in mind this applies to Shellbow. Actually, it's really good I didn't put Shellbow in the thing because that would have sucked. Since I can use Shellbow, but it's just not great. And we have Spike, who has only 1 tooth. 1? But 5 extra health. Okay. Add 4 to all allies. When hit, gain 2 spice. When hit, restore health and gain 3 on barrage. And it's a barrage. Okay, so I can actually kind of ignore this. This is not a huge deal. We can just kind of focus on everything else first. So what I think I want to do is, gosh, I might have wanted to save Snowcake, but okay, it's not consumed because of this bell. So now we're just going to try to get to work on Demona. Wart might be hitting Spike, which sucks. Do I want to just cash out the Shrew Mine? Yeah, I want to just cash this thing out. And that means we're going to start assassinating Spike. And so now Demona's going to hit it. And Wart might attack into Spike a couple of times. This is fine. The Berry Blade's a barrage. I'm wasting the healing. That's fine. Whack. So unfortunately Wart did hit her twice, which ended up being, well, kind of good, kind of bad. Because now we can do the Shellbow. Get a bunch of shells going here. And now Spike is coming out just in time to eat this attack from Gonk. So Wickety. Whackety. And I suppose Heart Mist Station makes sense. Oh, no, this is a barrage. Okay. Well, the barrage is... How bad is the barrage? If I let Colonel get hit, it'll heal him a little bit and get extra shells on Spike. I guess that's fine. So I'll put this down. Alright, so you're not quite dead. Do I want Wart to give the leader spice? I don't think so. Alright, we're gonna try to assassinate this Gobbler. Because now with this Spore Pack, it is actually gonna die. And it'll delay the leader a bit. It does mean the leader gets 2 spice. I'm okay with it. Note that poison does not count as hits for the when hit stuff. Okay, let's ring the bell before we decide where Colonel goes. Okay, I don't think I need Colonel to hit Pyra. She's still snowed. So what I'm gonna do instead is Berry Blade down here so that Colonel hits Grizzle and so that Spike gets healed. Now the Grizzle is applying 4 snow. Luckily Spike doesn't care about snow. So we're gonna just have Wart kill off Grizzle. And do I want this other Flame Water or do I want the other Snow Cake? Wait. First consume is not consumed. I Snow Caked. Where's the Snow Cake? Oh, is it in battle? Each battle? Is it like before the battle doesn't count? Let's just see. Oh, no. Okay. I know what happened. I started with Flame Water. It wasn't consumed. And then the Snow Cake was consumed, which is fine. That's what I want. That's what I want. I'm okay with it. This is actually going to be wasted right now, so I don't need to do it now. I guess what? Yeah, I'll just do it now anyways. Even though it's wasted, it just gets it out of the way. Oh no, it's not wasted because the 2 tooth damage means that on Spike means that Wart does not waste it. Aha! I accidentally did the right thing. Okay, we're gonna do this to add some more healing to Spike. We're gonna leave the leader out of it. Leader's fine. And now the leader's gonna apply some more poison to Gonk. So Gonk's getting a bit chonky. Gonk's a bit of a chonk. Maybe I should have been a little bit more careful about that. Just 10 damage coming at me in a barrage, no less. And we have this Ice Forge. And if I just keep delaying Gonk, then I'm never killing this Ice Forge. Well, eventually, I guess my characters are. All right, we're going to try that plan. We're going to delay Gonk. And we may end up having to have Heart Mist Station take the hit for us on Gonk there. I could ring the bell. It's a little risky if I don't get Snow Stick. I do have 2 of them. All right, we're going to ring it. Okay, so now I think I'm going to Numlin here so that Colonel finishes off this Ice Forge and then Wart goes up in this top row. And now this barrage is actually really good because it actually also delays Gonk, but it also delays the Makoko. And now we can get the Ice Forge down before the Makoko attacks. All right, here there's 14 damage coming at me and I'm going to try delaying it. Well, I mean, I probably should have seen this coming. There's 16 damage. Yep. So I guess the Heart Mist Station is going to have to bite it. I'm going to do Wart so that he can kill Pyra. Okay, he didn't kill Pyra, but he did hit the boss twice, which saved the Heart Mist Station. So I guess that's something. Though Pyra does still now need to die. All right, we got Grinks in a row, which is very good because Spike can just eat both of those. All right. I need to kill Pyra. Oh, dear. Well, do I? I mean, yeah, I do. I really do need to kill her. So that's Numlin, so that's okay. And I guess we Snow Stick? Just to stop her from attacking. Oh, yeah. Heart Mist Station getting some shells there. That's funny. Okay, we got Uba Bear attacking. I think I do want Spike to take that. Colonel and Wart are going to be attacking down here. Is that what I want in my life? This Berry Blade doesn't quite work. This thing still survives with 1 HP. Although, if I Berry Blade up here... Haha, this is the move. If I Berry Blade up here, then Colonel finishes off Pyra before she attacks, which is actually perfect, which is what I want. So I should... I'm glad I noticed that. Oh, it means that Wart's getting hit by the Grinks, though. Ah, yes, that was foolish. Oh, no, the Grinks are attacking next time. Ha, no, everything's fine. Everything's fine! Okay. So I could Shellbow the Bellbow. You are hitting for 8. Colonel could take it. So I guess he will. Wart could take it too. Do I want to? Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. So it does unfortunately mean that the teeth were wasted. But I've kind of felt like there was just no losing. Either Wart hits the Guardian or Wart finishes off. Oh no, that's bad. Wart could have hit the Uber Bear and been frozen. Oops, I totally forgot about that. Okay, so we're gonna kill this with Numlin. And then what? Just delay it, let everybody pile on. It doesn't have much health left. Yeah, this is completely fine. But yeah, Wart could have ended up being snowed. It's fine. Colonel and my leader could have finished it off. And I still had Heart Mist Station and Spike to take a hit from it if needed. But as it is, Wart dodged the Uba Bear, and so we win. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe if you want to stick around for the after stuff. That is happening now, but you're otherwise allowed to go. All right, so this shouldn't be too hard of a leader. I never put any charm. I wasn't trying to like game the system. Some people will do that. They like don't put charms or something on purpose to make the final boss next time less hard. Oh, I kind of wish I had used the Heart Mist Station. Oops. That one's not a super big deal though. Okay, so we have 4 poison. Oh, now you're 4 poison, but he's really slow. Spike is a little bit survivable. Colonel is fine-ish. And Wart's fine. Okay, you know what? I'm not bothered. That's not really the worst thing that could have happened. All right, what are we doing now? Feed the Muncher 5. Okay, that'll happen naturally. We now have the Charm Merchant, which is good. And let's take a look at our next leader. And now we have to do 9 bells. What I'm going to do, instead of picking one of these 1 bell thingies, we're going to undo that one. And we're going to have Ice Cave enemies get Battle Charms. So we're going the full charm here. Charms overall, Sun Charms in the Frostland, Battle Charms in the Ice Caves, and then a Gobbler in each battle, which has not really been that big of a deal. There was one time it got a little close, but I have not really minded it. Okay, we got, yeah. So there's Demon Eyes and a Barrage, but then everyone else has to do all the hard work for you. I really hate this. This should not have Aimless. I am actually baffled that that is Aimless. This is just like a worse Foxy. It's like literally a worse Foxy. And the leaders should just generally be better than the companions, not worse. It has 1 more HP than Foxy, goes slower, and is Aimless. If it didn't have Aimless, I might not even still take him anyway. But as it is, we're obviously taking Pitstone here. So I like Smackback, and Snow is good. It makes it easier to play without Snoof. Now, one thing you could say, okay, if you're getting a Smackback leader, should you not take Spike? Since now your leader might also want to be getting hit. But the thing is, a lot of the time, the stuff that you want Spike to get hit by is different from the stuff you want your leader to get hit by. Like, Spike doesn't care if he gets hit by Frost or by Snow, while your leader, in this case with the 2 attack, actually does care about those things. And Snow is bad because if the leader snowed, the leader doesn't smack back. So I actually am still going to play with Spike. Alright everyone, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.